Hey frugal family or frugal ladies, I'm here gonna do a video and I'm thinking of doing some Q&A, and so if I upload a TikTok video with makeup, please give me some suggestions. I got some today, so I'm gonna go right into it. This is the makeup look from, I think it was Thursday. And yes, I match my makeup to my outfit. So my makeup is blue with a little bit of peach in it. And so, yeah, you know where I'm going. I'm going to use blue and peach, and I'm even going to use a sapphire glitter and an orange glitter. Okay, so let's do some shout outs. Okay, we got Megan from Florida, and she wants to know about cheaper cuts of meat. Oh, wow. You're going to have to get into the, I would say chuck roast. That's pretty cheap beef. But let me tell you something. When my family and I wanted a roast back in the day, because right now I don't make roast, to be honest. Meat is so ridiculously expensive. Unless it's ground beef, you're going to pay upwards to $5 and $6 a pound. I'm sorry, but to me, that's just too much. It really is. I mean, I understand that it isn't a lot of money to some people, but that is a lot for beef, okay? There was a time, I don't know if other Gen X moms remember this, when beef was the cheap meat, especially ground beef, and chicken was the expensive meat. You got to switch that. Now it's chicken. You know, I can actually get chicken for 99 cents a pound, especially if you get the whole fryer. So if you must have beef, because you got a beef and potato guy, and you got a, please Papa Bear, then I would suggest chuck. Chuck roast is pretty good, and if you crock pot that thing, it's going to come out tender and delicious. But like I said back in the day, if we were craving roast, and I remember the Mississippi pot roast was a thing, I would roast a pork butt, because you can get pork butt for 99 cents a pound in the fall. I think it goes up to like $1.80 after winter. But here in South Texas, that's what we use to make tamales. So we go and stock up on pork butts, and I will fill up a freezer full of them to make tamales, but to also make roast, to make, what do you call those things? The barbecue sandwiches, the pulled pork. You can even process it yourself. So you get this big giant chunk of pork, right? And you just cut it up. And you can, kind of the same idea of beef tips over rice, but except it's pork tips. So I hope that helps you, Megan from Florida. Want to say hi to Mimi Rodriguez from Bakersfield, California. And then there is another Angelique out in the world. She says hi, and I want to give a shout out to Angelique. My middle name is Angelique. My first is Lisette, and my middle name is Angelique, Lisette Angelique. I remember, has anybody ever remembered the Yahoo chat rooms? Some of you young ones probably don't, but that was a thing. And I would hang out in the pregnancy chat room when I was pregnant with the 17-year-old. Okay, so that was like 17 years ago. Oh, my God. And this woman was like stuck on baby names. She couldn't find a baby name. So she, in the chat room, it's live. So you're typing live. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Everyone should know about Yahoo chat rooms. Anyway, the point is, this woman gets into the room and she posts a question. What is everybody's first and middle name? I need baby name ideas. And so all of us ladies, we posted our names. And I posted mine, and I thought she was joking. She said, that's it. That's my baby's name. That's what I'm going to name my baby. And, we're all pregnant in this room. Some of us became friends. Some of us are still on each other's Facebook pages. And come to find out, I did not keep in touch with this young woman, but I was on my fourth. She was on her first. And there was I guess we had a bunch of September babies because a lot of us were just like, in labor all at the same time. So I remember she had her baby about a month after me. And when she came back to the chat room, she announced her baby's name. She wasn't joking. Not only did she name her baby after me, and not like in honor of me, but she loved the name so much, she stole it. Not that it was, you know what I mean. But anyway, she spelled it identically. My first name is with 2 S's. She got it. That's what she liked. And I told her, hey, that's my name. And she said, oh, you're the one that I stole it from. So, yeah, that is a true story. There is a 17-year-old around here with my name. So, okay. And so now I want to give a shout out to Miss Martinez from South California, SoCal. And I don't know if she's the one that asked or this is just a question in general. Why do I wear wigs? I don't think she asked this question, but someone did ask, why do I wear wigs? I'm bald. You can see the big bald spots. That is not because I have a buzz cut. I truly, truly have several bald spots. I keep it short because I wear wigs. Sometimes I wear wigs to work, and it's just so much more comfortable. Less itchy if I keep my hair buzzed. Let's see, what other questions do we have? Shout out to Carmen from Peoria, Arizona, Sandy, Jennifer from Ireland, Kathy Downey from California, Sandy from Fredericksburg, Virginia. So those are the shout outs for today. And there I am. Shaving my monobrow and my mustache. They used to have a wives' tale. Do not shave your mustache. It will come back thicker, bigger, stronger. You'll look like, what is his name? The actor. Oh, yeah, Tom Selleck. Woo, he's so handsome. Remember him? He's in Blue Bloods. He's still handsome. But it never happened. I've been shaving since I was 20 years old because I was a hairy monkey and I'm going to shave my face and you're not going to stop me. It's not like it came back thicker or anything. I mean, yeah, it grew, but not that much thicker. And I'm going to tell you another wives' tale. In fact, I just got a comment the other day. Someone said, may I suggest you not tug at your eye when you put on eye makeup? I'm going to take that as a compliment. I'm going to take that as you think I'm 20 years old and you're going to try to keep me from aging horribly. But in reality, I'm 48. And I'm going to tug at my eye because... And ladies, I'm telling you, if you're over 40, tug at your eye. It's already too late, okay? I can give you some skincare products that will plump up your wrinkles. You have to tug at your eye. It's loose skin up there, isn't it? And if you don't stretch out your eye skin, your eye skin, that sounds so bizarre, your eyelid, you're going to get a wrinkly canvas, okay? You want a smooth canvas to put your eyeshadow down. You have to stretch out your eye. Okay, that is the kind of warning you give a 15 or 16-year-old, not a 40-year-old. So if you're over 40, just tug at your eye. And if you think it's going to make your wrinkles worse, no, it's not. It's so ridiculous. Are you breaking your skin? I guarantee you, if you're tugging at your eye at 40, you've been tugging at your eye since you were 20. Okay, so go find some products that will plump up your eyes, and you'll be fine.
So you're getting a little bit of how slow I move in the morning. I just take my time. This is my meditation time. Let's call it that. Everybody has a morning time, morning devotional. Some people hit the ground running because they want that extra sleep. I don't. I have organized my vanity area so many times, and I still cannot find the things that I need because it's not where I put it. You see, I have a 17-year-old in the house. And I don't know if she comes into my room or if it's me, if I am misplacing my own stuff. But, I mean, I'm always looking for, there's two things I'm always looking for. My mascara. And as you just saw part of this video, I'm looking for my, the little razor, microblade. I think that's what they're calling them now, microblades. And, yeah, I just take my time. Also, I just didn't know how I was going to do this makeup look. It does take me a while. I'm not going to edit this. You let me know, like, you need to edit it. But I kept it more or less unedited. I only edited the parts where I left the vanity to go to the restroom or get something. Because my husband is directly behind me. I'm just letting you know the process. Maybe you want to do your own videos. But I'm going to leave this unedited, all the videos that I put on YouTube, only because it gives me some time to talk. Now, in reality, it took me 30 minutes to put this look together. Okay? And as you can tell, a lot of it is just finding things. A lot of time was spent finding things and trying to figure out how am I going to do this? This is completely just off the cuff. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, let me put this up here and see how that works. Did you notice how I tapped the brush on my hands? Let me explain. I still am having difficulty watching the young girls. Now, keep in mind, the young women are geniuses when it came to put your eye makeup on first, then go in and put your foundation. However, they also have this weird habit where they load up their brush with eye makeup, okay? So they got all this eyeshadow, and then they tap it out. Like they tap it against the compact or the palette to remove product because there's too much. And I was raised, this is an old Mary Kay tip, you tap it in. You take your brush and you lift it up and you tap the shadow to get into the brush, like so that the product will fall deeper into the brush. Because you want every bit of that product on your eye, and it's enough. That's a dense, chubby brush. That's perfect for the crease. But as I was saying, you want the product in your brush because I can shadow two eyes without reloading. So there it is. I tapped it in, not out, because I'm gonna put it in here and use all the shadow that I possibly can. And if there's anything left, I'll go into the second eye. I just don't understand the tapping out. So I'm introducing young women. Hey, try tapping in. So yeah, I reloaded because I needed to reload, but I didn't waste any product. There's no product flying into the air. So that does confuse me, and I would like someone to tell me, why are you loading up your brush with product and then tapping it out? Because it's too much? Well, how is it too much if you got two eyes to work on? So, yeah, that's, this palette is so bold. And I was telling my husband, I said, I love this palette. It's adorable. And I bought Mermaid. I'm going to show you the brushes in a little second. I bought a brand new set of makeup brushes. They're called Mermaid Tails. They are so beautiful. And I think I'm going to do a giveaway. on Saturday, I'm going to buy a palette and the mermaid brushes for a customer. What am I talking about? This is an Avon. For a, I should do an Avon giveaway actually, but you can't do an Avon giveaway with other products. So anyway, for my followers, and I don't think I'm going to do just one. I think I'm going to do two. That is it. That's one of my mermaid brushes. It is so pretty, and it's very delicate handle. I like it. They're super long. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a giveaway. No, I'm going to definitely do a giveaway. And I said, well, I guess I better purchase them. And Bear is so smart. He said, well, let's not just order them and send them to the person. And, instead of having them delivered to two separate places. And I thought, oh, that's so genius. Why did I think of that? So that's what we'll be doing. We're going to be sending out. Thank you. Thank you for 60,000 followers. So, yeah, I'm just ad-libbing here. As far as my makeup, I'm very experimental. I should say I do have an artist background. I do paint and do crafts, and so it's putting together colors is natural to me. But played with the blue, I know that in women's minds and in women's world, that blue eyeshadow is extremely bold, because you don't want to look like that character from the Drew Carey show. I forgot her name. But, you don't want to look ridiculous. You don't want to look dated. So you got to be very careful how you approach this. And I think that any blue will look good on any eye if you lay down some dark, deep blue in the crease line. Now, I'm going to get my mother in a video. I'm going to go to her house or have her come here, and I'm going to do her eyes so that you can see that you can go bold at 60. She doesn't. She does not go bold. So I'm going to use her as a canvas. But you can have gorgeous eyes, and I do not have her eyes. I have my dad's eyes. So she has smaller eyes, and if I have deep lids, then she would have what? Shallow? I don't know. She just doesn't have my eyes. She has small eyes, small lids, not enough space between her lash line and her brow line to actually have a look that you could see. But there are tricks. And my daughter knows them all because my baby girl doesn't have my eyes. She's got her dad's eyes. But wow, she could really do some nice makeup looks with small eyes. And I only say that because someone made a comment. Well, I don't have eyes like yours. You have all that space. You have, big eyes, and I get that. I do. I get that. But I promise you can do the same look with smaller eyes. You're probably going to have to use different brushes. Like, if you look at your brush kit, you're going to see some really tiny brushes. Yeah, I'm talking about bristles that probably are for lip gloss. Lipstick. They're probably for doing a natural eye line with your eyeshadow. Those are the brushes you're probably going to have to use. But I will do a video to help those with because I don't want to be trying to get women over 40 to come out of their comfort zone, to not fall into the all natural abyss. I mean, hey, if that's your vibe, but I'm talking about women over 40 who are longing to get back into color. They want to wear color. And they truly have convinced themselves, or someone else convinced them, you can't do it. You can't do it. Those days are over. So stick to your naturals. And so here I am trying to motivate these women, and yet they're stuck because they don't think they have, the right canvas size. You do. So, yeah, I just I'm going into like an orange, that is an orange. It's kind of, well, I see I'm saying orange, but like a burnt orange. It's got a little bit of red in it. And, actually, that eye look came out really nice. I got some compliments on it. My husband loved it. He's such a supportive guy. I'm telling you, he's not the type of guy that feels threatened, but he says some old, dated things that our generation grew up saying to women. And they're not politically correct at all. He's so crazy. Okay, so I bought, and I laugh. I think it's cute. His pretend jealousy is cute because it's not pretend, but the things he says is a little ridiculous. So yesterday I got this camisole that I bought from a friend. And she is a consultant that sells, I want to say it correctly, ruby ribbons. Please don't quote me on that. I promise you, I will. I'll put it on the description. So it's this camisole, okay, and I'm not wearing it in this video. In this video, I'm wearing a sports bra. So, ladies, if some of you may know, I ditched the underwire, I want to say 3-4 years ago. And I was buying bras, regular traditional bras that had no underwire. So I ditched those because they were absolutely uncomfortable about a year ago. Okay, so I went from underwire to no wire, and then I just said, screw it, I'm going to wear a sports bra. I have no support whatsoever. That is the natural drop of my breasts, okay? I'm not self-conscious. Look, I just poked myself in the nipple, but apparently I didn't feel it. That is the natural drop of my breasts, and I'm not self-conscious about it. See, that's the thing about me. You have to understand. I truly don't give a crap what I look like to people. What you see me doing with the makeup and matching my makeup is all personal gratification. This makes me happy. It makes me feel good about myself. That's why I do it. I don't even do this I don't even know what my husband would prefer me in. I mean, he gives very little information about, ooh, I want to see you in this outfit. He has definitely requested red nail polish. He loves red nail polish. He hates lipstick, right? All men hate lipstick. I haven't worn heels in 15 years. I'm not even exaggerating. Oh, that I am exaggerating because I wore heels at my wedding and I wore heels at my daughter's wedding. So I'm a liar. Okay. But I'm talking about in life, work, dates. I don't wear heels. I don't wear heels to go to church. I don't wear heels to go to a restaurant. It's not happening. But yeah, to my wedding and my daughter's wedding, I wore heels. I didn't wear heels to my dad's wedding. I didn't. So I dress for myself. I ditched the underwire. I didn't need headlights anymore because I was wearing the Lane Bryant underwire. And I said, that's enough. I don't need this. This is killing me. And you know what? For me, they would snap. One of the wires would snap or one of the wires would poke a hole in the side, usually under the armpit, and I would have to pull it out. It was just a mess. So, yeah, years ago, I gave up. I would say about 3 years ago, I gave up the underwear. Now, so getting back to the story, the camisoles came in the mail. I bought these 2 camisoles. They're like body wear. And of course, he makes a comment that I would, see, I am so, for someone who doesn't care what other people think, I truly don't want to repeat what this 55-year-old man said when I told him that I was going to take before and after pictures in this camisole, which is basically a new kind of bra, but it's not a bra. But he could see my nipples. And I said, well, I'm going to do a before and after picture. And basically he's like, the hell you are. What are you going to be doing that for? The day that you post that is the day and blah, 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 blah. And again, you see, women who have husbands like that, they know exactly what he said. They have the gist. They get, pretty jealous. And I don't know why. I'm thinking, who's going to want a fat mama like me? Behave yourself. And he looks at me and he says, you got me with with your chest and your smile, so shut up with that way of thinking. And I think that we women put up with the I call them fake jealous comments. My husband would probably correct me and say, but no, I am jealous. I get insecure when I think that you're gonna attract someone else. That's a genuine insecurity, but I think it's over the top sometimes because it's not that I think less of myself. I think that I look in the mirror and I love what I'm looking at. Fat and all, bald spots. I think I'm beautiful. But that is because of trauma. And a switch happens when you are a child of trauma. You either look in the mirror and hate yourself and blame yourself, or you look in the mirror and you love yourself and you're going to protect yourself at all costs. And it's not that I devalue myself. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I'm saying, I'm not on the market anymore, though. I'm not. There was a time where I could walk into a Walmart with all 4 ducklings behind me, right? All my 4 ducklings behind me. And clearly I would look like a single mama on food stamps. At least in my mind, I thought you could tell. And I would still get men inappropriately eyeing me, smiling at me. My oldest son wanted to kill. I mean, we would walk out of there. He says, Mom, they're disgusting. They're disgusting, those men. And I would agree. I said, yeah, they are. They're very disgusting. That doesn't happen anymore. I am such a mom, but I've chosen to. I was a mom then, but I guess I'm now a grandma. In my brain, I am in grandma mode. I don't have grandchildren. I have I have two angel grandbabies. But now I dress for comfort. Did I purposely dress to snag a man back in the day? I think it was just where my brain was at. I was a single woman. I was dating secretly. Yes, I was. I was dating secretly. My children didn't know that I was dating while they were visiting their dad. You know, I was in that mode in my life where I want to look good. I want to look hot. I want to, yeah. I mean, if I turn the eye of a man, that's good. And now I'm in a different mode in my life where I wear Skechers. I wear kind of orthopedic sandals. I wear yoga pants. I wear yoga pants and warm-up pants, and nobody can tell. Nobody can tell. I wear a sports bra, and I shaved my head. I'm no longer going to do tricks to hide my bald spots and make it look like I have a full head of hair. So I don't get those glances from men. Do you know who looks at me now? Women. And they look at me and they smile and they appreciate, wow, you're authentic. Because you can tell when another woman is being authentic. You can tell this woman doesn't give a crap what the world thinks. She is living for herself. And that's what I'm doing, ladies. And God, I want you to get to that point. And that's hard to say to mamas that are raising littles, because I do want you to take time for yourself. But the reality is, and you know it, you've already faced reality. Right now, you're living for those babies. Right now, everything you do is for them. But you have to remember that self-care and taking time for yourself is also for your babies. You know, you got to take that hit of oxygen to stay alive if you're going to be able to think clearly, to save their lives. You remember that airplane metaphor, the plane's crashing down. There's only one oxygen mask for the mom and the baby. Which is the good mom? The good mom that keeps taking hits of oxygen and then putting oxygen on the child, or the mom who just sacrifices her life and dies and gives her child all the oxygen? The good mom is the one who takes the hit of oxygen, keeps herself alive so that she is aware of what's going on around her, and she can take care of her baby for as long as that baby needs her. So you got to take that oxygen. You've got to feed yourself, everything that is going to keep you happy. If you're not happy, you got to find it. You don't want to come out 20 years later and all your kids are grown and you're like, I didn't enjoy that. And I do have a couple of regrets that I didn't do enough to enjoy my children, because I was living in fear, anxiety, frustration, freaking poverty. But if I can help you find that happy spot, if I can help you get that oxygen that you need, then I'm doing what I set out to do.